Howdy-o, what do you know, it is Rabbit, and we are back, and we're back in PokeRogue today. Now, I've kind of been moderating the chat a little bit and trying to figure out exactly where to place it, so I might be switching it around here and there throughout the stream, but, you know, it's fine for now, I guess. It seems to be in the right spot. It was kind of annoying me in the previous episode, which I'm actually kind of questioning. I think I'm going to post it on YouTube just for the sake of consistency, but I'm not really pleased with how it blocked off half the stuff on the top corner, so we're going to have to work around that. Anyway, we're back to PokeRogue today. We did a little bit of stuff yesterday on this. I meant to actually start up a little earlier, and in that stream I even said I'll start a bit earlier tomorrow. So now that we're starting later, let's get right down to it. So we had a few selections for mobs that we wanted, a few selections for Pokemans that we wanted. I know I wanted the owl, so I'm just gonna grab that right away. And I feel like there were a couple of other things that I really wanted. Good thing that I completely forget what they were, so that's all well and good. But I know we had a full team, so we're going to try to get 2 3s and 2 2s. If you don't know already, if you haven't played PokeRogue or anything like that, I explained this in my previous stream, which is still up on the channel here, and which will be posted to YouTube at some point, probably tomorrow. I haven't really decided exactly when, but the numbers that are sort of at the top left corner of all these Mons, the number 4 here on Torchic, for example, the 3 on Mudkip, the 2 on Poochyena, yada yada yada. All of those numbers are basically sort of like pseudo power levels. So basically you have, down in the corner here, you have 10 points of power, we're gonna call it. And you can only have as many starters as you can fit within that point allotment. So you could only have like 3 3s, for example, and a 1, the Spearow, which honestly I know Spearow and Fearow aren't that great, but it's still one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire game, goddammit, so I'm still kind of thinking I might want to keep it. It's actually really nice to have a flying type to cover a lot of the bugs that you meet in the early game, but you can also just use a fire type for that, and honestly, there's no end. Like, Charmander's great, Cyndaquil's going to become Typhlosion, which is just big power. The monkey I've heard is good, Chimchar here. I haven't played it really at all. Blaziken is badass, so yeah, that's gonna be great. The pig becomes a giant big fighting pig, I think, because the fire starters from what was it, 3rd generation to like 6th or 5th or something, were all fire fighting, and they just couldn't get away from that trope. So he's a good option to have, I suppose. I'm not exactly sure if I want to bring a fire type this time. Last time we had Litten. He is right here, actually. He's right there. And he was a disappointment. He was a massive disappointment. I don't think we actually... Did we even win a fight with Litten? I think he just went in, sacrificed, and then I managed to beat him with someone else some of the time. So, I don't really want a Litten anymore. I don't really think they're that good. I'm not convinced. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and, I got myself a Grass Flying, which is a really cool type cover, by the way. And I love owls, so having an owl starter type Pokemon is it's super cool. It's really awesome. So I'm gonna keep him. What else do we want here? Oh, yes. I did notice that Furfrou was absurdly powerful in our previous run for some strange reason. I think I want him, even though he's normal, I think I want him. And now we've got to pick our 2s, don't we? Or we could pick a 3 and a 1. We could pick a 3 and a 1. That's another thing. We don't have type coverage for rocks, not for rocks, for what are the early common ones? We don't have a type coverage for normal right now. We don't have any type coverage for like flying types or anything like that, so an electric would be great. But I think our only electric was... No, never mind, we got this guy. Oh, that's right, we definitely want him. Actually, he's really good. Here's the reason that he is extremely good is because... Oops, nope. Get over there. The reason that he is extremely good is because I don't want to start with this yet. How in the world did I How in the world did I do this? No, 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 no. Where are all my keybinds? Oh, that just reset everything. Perfect. Excellent. Alright. I got an idea. Alright, I got an idea. Yes, we're gonna exit. We gotta figure out what we're doing here. Settings. Give me my keybinds. I need to figure out what it was. I only played this yesterday, so I clearly don't know what's up. Stats should be V, so it should be working. That's what I was thinking. Alright, but he has high horsepower is the big thing that guy has. So we're gonna pick him, and we're gonna grab him because he actually has a really powerful egg move that we got. High horsepower right there. 95 power, 95 accuracy. I'm not sure if he's a physical attacker, but it's a big hitting move, and I feel like it's gonna be great. And we might just go with something like Poochyena. I think I was mentioning Poochyena, or Zigzagoon's pickup was really cool too. I did try Paris before, but he was kind of like Fearow, Spearow, and especially Litten. Just a big disappointment. And Lechonk was pretty awesome, actually. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna grab Spearow again, just for the sake of it, so that we can get ourselves started, so we can get moving. And we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go there. So if you didn't see my previous stream, and if you haven't taken any time to sort of check out this game yourself, this is basically Pokemon, but not exactly. So a lot of what you see here is kind of like quality of life stuff that Pokemon doesn't have. Like we get to see a lot of the types up here. This is normal, obviously. We get to see our own types. And if you go ahead and use your keys here, you can see all of the stat changes that you do to somebody and all the moves that you've revealed and active battle effects, which I still haven't figured out exactly what that does. But I think it's probably stuff like Sandstorm and, you know, junk like that. But just by hitting a key, you can just kind of see all those attributes and all those stats. For now, I want to get my owl going a little bit, so we're going to keep him out, and I don't have a Sentret, but the weird thing about these early routes is a lot of the normal types are just kind of, there's no character at all to them. Now, mind you, that speed is pretty badass. Special attack minus attack is not that great, but whatever. Actually, I forgot, I didn't even notice. He has a maxed out special attack with a special attack nature. Never mind. That might actually be really interesting for some type coverage. And some defense and some attack. Yeah, that's fine. So anyway, that's kind of cool. I'm not sure I'm going to use them because normal types are just not all that fascinating, if you know what I mean. Like, sometimes they're powerful, but a lot of them are just like animals. It's not really super great. I could get Pokeballs. Levels 1 to 10, you'll notice our level is right up here. 1 to 10, a Pokeball is probably a good idea, but after that, you're probably never going to catch anything in a Pokeball. You'll need a great or better. Super Lure or any lure is extremely good because you basically get the chance to spawn 2 creatures at the same time, which doubles up your experience, and it also gives you more opportunities to catch the things that you actually want. That's what I think we're going to do, because we really don't need to do too much other than level up here. Scatterbug and Rattata. Oops. I think... Actually, I'm going to keep him out, but I'm going to swap Furfrou for now. I want to see if Blitzel is actually good. We're going to... I do actually want to see the Scat... Because I think Scatterbug becomes Vivillon, doesn't it? So I think I want to get rid of Rattata just because. And we're going to high horsepower just to blaze it. Oh, that actually didn't kill it. Wow, I'm surprised. Alright, that's fine though, that's fine. Now we've got him right where we need him. Just tackle him, and I'm kind of concerned if I hit him too much. I'm going to tail whip him, and then the tackle will do a little more. And then hopefully not kill. Yeah, there we go, that's fine, that's fine. I'm okay with this. Then we just throw something. 1, ow, didn't even get 2. Come on, 1, 2, 3, yes! No, I mean, the HP's okay, but the rest of it is not all that impressive. Okay, well that's fine. He's basically like a Weedle right now, but he becomes something interesting, I think. Nugget, Pokeball, and Potion. So by the way, you can buy if you haven't seen my previous in the series, you can actually buy potions and other items up here. This is the, basically this is the mart. So you've got free item down here, and you can buy as many of these as you want, but we only have currently 1,000 Poke Dollars. So we only have a little bit of money to throw around, and something like a revive is gonna be like a third of your money right off the bat. You can see how crazy that is. But you do wanna keep healthy. The problem is we also want money and we also want Pokeball, and I think I'm gonna grab this time, just for the sake of it. Pidgey's cool, I like Pidgey. And oh, look at this Chungus. Who's this guy? Palmy. Alright, so he's electric. That's actually really cool because that's good type coverage. Now Pidgeot, the evolved Pidgey, obviously, not amazing. Not, like, I think that Mega Evolutions are in this game. I have no real idea how to get them, but we don't have it, so I'm not convinced. We're gonna have to swap out though. We're gonna have to go to Spearow. Go to Spearow. Blitzel. Here, we're just gonna check moves real quick because I'm not sure if I even. No, I don't have anything electric. Now, mind you, the fighting move that I do have, is it fighting? I'm almost certain it is. Oh, it's ground. Oh, never mind. It's completely useless. All right, yeah, we're swapping this guy. Furfrou, you have your moment to shine. So you will notice on that previous screen, we actually got the Pokemon that we captured, but when we capture someone else, we are going to have to either swap it out and release one of these guys, and he's not going to be in this entire run, or we're just going to lose out on him and he's going to join us in the PC so we could choose him next time. Now, everything that you do in this game, of course, you can choose, like if you release a guy, you can get him again because he's just in the PC at the start, and everything you do carries over to the next round. At least in terms of the captures and the natures and the IVs and stuff, so it's really cool. As far as this, let's just smack a Pidgey, because he's not as good as getting an electric. Let's get him out of there. Now, I'm pretty sure Spearow's going down here, if he had any electric move, but if he did, he probably would have used it. Growlithe. You might actually be better just leering at him. I'm gonna go for that. Sand attack. We're just gonna, like, destroy him. Now, you will notice here, look at that. The stats are starting to change. Blue numbers being bad. We've also got our attacks lowered, both of our guys. But you will notice that it tracks the stat changes, and these carry over, too, until you swap this guy out, or until you reach the 10th level of anything, in which case you just kind of reset, if you manage to beat it. If you don't, then you just lose. But I think that is really cool, honestly, that it carries over. And also things like Stealth Rock carry over, which is even bigger. I want to attack him, but I'm going to growl at him here so that he doesn't do anything, because I want to... There, that's why. Because I wanted to do enough to get him into red, and I didn't want to get rid of him because he's cool and we need electrics. Oh, yes! There, oh my god, look at these stats. Big special attack, big defense, maxed out IV on special defense. Now you will notice the IVs go up to 31, and you will know that you're maxed out because the 31 is actually a little more yellow, so it's really kind of cool. It's like a visual tell that shows you. He did have Thunder Shock this whole time. He could have bodied us, and he was just growling. All right, that's actually really cool. That's actually really cool, because Blitzel. He's so good, though. He's so good. He's so good. Sentry's terrible. Let's just release Sentry. We'll have 2 electrics for now, and we actually have an electric coverage move. Oh, PP Max. It permanently increases the PC. I don't know if this carries over. It would be really cool. We don't have... Like, the worst part is, I think I got one of these in my other run, where I was at, like, level 2 or 3, and we don't have a move that we really want to max out. I'll just take the egg voucher. So there's a gacha game in this one where you can kind of get eggs and they hatch over time. I'm just gonna go for that. That you can kind of go and check out here, and you have 3 different machines you can pull from. So I think I have heard that shiny is better. I've heard that shiny actually increases luck, and that's the thing that I think we want to check out today. I think we want some luck, because that is probably going to be like better items and stuff. Oh, and we got a rare too. Look at that. Now, I don't think everything that hatches from shiny is. I've watched other streamers playing this game quite a lot, so I've kind of picked up on a lot of things, including a lot of Pokemon that I didn't really even know, even the first time. Like, I was watching today and kind of figured out a few more Pokemon that I've never even heard of, and they're kind of cool. And honestly, we're gonna body Starly, and we're gonna try to take Minccino. I'm assuming it's Minccino. I don't know. I think so. Furfrou, yes, Furfrou has Fur Coat, which is like having all damage that we take from physical moves. That's why Furfrou is so cool. It's so good, and that's why I want it on the team. And I'll go for one more peck, and what we'll do is we'll sand attack him. Baby doll. Oh, that's just annoying. We'll probably have to go for another peck just to get him in range. Yeah, we totally will. If we crit, though, ugh. If we quit. Oh, nice. There we go. Aha! There you go. The sand is coming in clutch. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. I mean, the IVs they're cool. I mean, good attack, good special attack. I'm kind of fine with that. I don't know anything about Minccino. I don't like the moveset, so I'm just not even going to keep it on the team right now, but we might try it later on. I think it's basically supposed to be the Pikachu of... skip to egg summary. No, I want to see it. Oh, it's because we got 5 eggs. I forgot, because last time we had so many eggs stacked up. That is weird. Arrokuda, well, we can tell that's a Barracuda. Supercell Slam. That sounds really good. I think I want to check them out. What do we got here? What do we got? The fox? Is this the kitty one that we had? Nickit? No, it must be a different one. Baddie Bad. Got him. Alright, what do we got? Togepi. Yeah, classic egg Pokemon. There's Togepi and there's like maybe Chansey, I think. I think that's pretty much it for eggs. Oh no, there's totally Execute and Exeggutor, which are awesome. They were extremely powerful in Gen 1. But yeah, that's fine. Togepi's lame. Now Togetic is kind of cool. I don't know. Does Togetic have a Mega Form? I thought it did. Also, those IVs are big. Special attack and attack on a ground water. The Earthquakes and the Scalds will be insane with this. Wow. That's actually big stats all around. Like, even the speed is okay. I want Barboach, actually. Zing Zap. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Wow. Oh, wow. I want to reset this run and just get Barboach. Jeez. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's Cherubi. Spore. Wow, that's cool. All right. Okay. So I actually wanna check this out. I want to check out Zing Zap and see what it is if I can. If I can. Is it letting me? No, it's just kind of giving a summary. Also, wow, that's obnoxious. we're just gonna quit that one. I'm not really fond of any of these items. I guess I'll take a free Super Pot. Pommy, Blitzel. Let's just see how this guy, because I want to make sure that my guys are actually leveling up. A serious battle starts from a serious beginning. Are you sure you're ready? That sounded really masculine for a small child girl. Poochyena, I wanted to capture it. I wonder if you can actually move them, swap the moves around. I don't know what key I would use for that. I don't want to waste time with it. But yeah, I want Spearow. I want Spearow to be maxed out because Fearow is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And I really, really, really want to max out Spearow because last time we couldn't. It died too early and the run ended too quickly. Now I could get a free potion here, or I could just buy a potion and get way more money, which is some crazy level of cheese. Now, here, what do we get? We get 220, so 44, 88. We can actually buy all of our potions and we're still coming ahead. So that's actually fine. That's actually fine. We're actually still coming ahead. I'll take it. Alright, I don't really want a Skitty. I mean, it's another normal type. They're just animals. They're just a cat. It's just a cat. Spearow, sure, you can stay out. Peck, let's body caught. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the Skitty anyway. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna grab the Skitty anyway just because we have it at that point. But I'm not gonna keep it on the team. It's really bad. it's really bad. But Spearow ended up leveling up. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. I like that. So, Peck might actually kill it because our Spearow's way better. And Frou leveled. I might just throw a ball. Just kind of hope for the best. No, didn't. Let's throw another. There we go. I didn't want to waste too much on it. Those EVs are junk anyway. It's a really bad mon, and it's a normal type, and they're just dull, and it's got a tackle, and actually it does have a fake out, which is kind of cool, but I would rather have like an Ambipom with fake out than a Skitty. Ugh. No, we're not going to make room for this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Another nugget. Nature Power. Nature Power is a really interesting move because I'm sure that you guys already know this, but basically if you're in a certain environment, but in this game, there's an item called a map, which makes you able to choose different environments. You can actually intentionally create what your nature power is going to be, which is really neat. I like that. As far as heals, I could pot up a nugget again because I don't really want nature power. Sure. I mean, it's 70 power as far as I remember. It's not great. Oh, that's a thing. Young Goose. I might be able to get him. Oh, I could totally get him. Yeah, there we go. Setting him right up. All right, let's just throw it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if they're in red health, it's pretty much guaranteed. And that's fine. Lonely plus attack minus defense. He looks like an attacker, so all that special attack EV doesn't seem like it's going to be that great. That's fine. I'm not going to grab him. And, Great Ball! Ooh! Yeah, I want those. Oh, rival time! Yeah, go. There we go. Rival Ivy. Now, they actually get really good on the artwork for that one, because Ivy is specific to this game, which is really cool. I'm just gonna body... Oh, never mind. It's electric. I was not expecting that in any way. We could go to Blitzel and just rock its world. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, there we go. Speed Rose. Get wrecked. Boom. Oh, this is gonna be stupid. Okay, high horsepower. I mean, it's high damage, but it's weak. You will notice up here, I actually set this up. You can see how much damage multiplier you're going to get out of a specific attack. That being said, we would probably still be better with quick attack. We're not doing very much damage here. I wanna... If we swap to Spearow, he's just gonna swap to the electric type. So what I'm thinking here, is Frou it up, because Turtwig ain't gonna do shit to that. Even with a crit, he did nothing. And then we'll just mack him. Yeah, Fur Coat's just coming in clutch. Fur Coat is coming in clutch, get wrecked! Now you have no swap in. I mean, I might survive a hit. Let's go for it. I survived. That's fine. Easy mode. Perfect. Level 8. Oh, nice. Spearow learned Assurance. Yeah, I love that. And yes. All this text. There is a way to skip that. I'll probably have to do that on the next run, because we've already seen that stuff. Salic Berry. The berries I don't really like in this game, unless you, Oh, hey, how you doing there? Lucy? Yeah, no, we're just, second stream of this game. I don't know if you've watched the first one yet, but, basically, this is kind of Pokemon, but not quite. Kind of, but not quite. But I'm not too big a fan of the berries in the game, because it requires you to get really weak. It's been fine. It's been a long day. I wanted to stream much earlier than this, and usually I do. But unfortunately, there were so many things getting in the way of trying to start early. I guess I'm just gonna go Potion, because Pokeballs are starting to get a little lame. We'll just go for that. And I want to go to Spearow. I want to get my Spearow leveled up. I will have the video uploaded to YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube later in the future, then I will probably have an entire series of these, because this game is amazingly fun. And I'm just bodying him. I almost died there. There we go. No, it's all fine. It was just a lot of workload. Like, no problem. Oh, I want the adventure. I should have potted up. Oh, I was in boss fight. I should have potted. Oh, well. Well, Spearow's not going to get anything for this, but we could probably level up Furfrou, because he's really, really powerful. And you'll see in a moment here. There, that's why. Fur Coat, because Fur Coat is basically having all the damage that he's doing, all the physical damage anyway. So we're basically taking nothing. We could just solo this boss, no problem. That is amazing. I haven't gotten even close to that. So I'm gonna... Maybe I'll have to defer to you on a lot of these things, because I have played Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 pretty extensively, and I generally know most of the types and how they interact and most of the evolutions. After that, I played some of Platinum, and I don't really know many of them at all. Hey, how you doing? Oh, nice. We're leveling up. We're healing up, rather. Oh, that's not a problem. No, you're not gonna beat me in slowness. I'm sitting here like, oh, that's a weird one. I don't know what this is. I am very thankful for the type spread up here, because this tells me so much about what I'm supposed to do, and if I was playing these games normally, I would have no chance. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna try this. Furfru, I really want to get powerful because we need a tank. We need somebody who can just take hits and come in when we need. Oh, Big Nugget! Ooh, X Special Defense. These X items are really cool in this one, but I don't think they're necessary just yet. Do I need to pot anybody? No, actually I just healed. What am I talking about? I'll just get the big money. Oh, you're playing as well. Oh, okay, cool. No, I started this yesterday, so I'm gonna keep them both out. So I've actually, before this, I never actually played Rogue at all, and I had heard a lot about it for months and just never picked it up, which I'm a little disappointed about now. Yeah, that's actually the thing that I noticed the first time. I think I went 9 levels before I just got bodied, and then I was up to 32 on my second run, so that was kind of cool. Or something, 30 somewhere in that range. I don't know I didn't before today know anybody who had gotten through the entire classic mode, so that's really cool. Blitzel is going down, so I'm gonna... Do I even want to Sentret? I don't actually like normal types. If you joined a little later, you'll probably have heard my rant about how normal types are very boring, and I don't really care too much for them. But Furfru and Spearow are kind of interesting. Spearow it evolves into Fearow, and it's one of my favorites, absolutely. I'm doing terrible with Endless, with money limited. I'm doing terribly with Endless money. With Endless, with limited money. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, no, the money situation, that was pretty much what killed my first run. I didn't realize that you weren't going to get any money from a lot of these mob fights. You pretty much get them only from trainers, or if you get a nugget or something like that, which we have just been pretty much exclusively getting nuggets, so that's really cool. I'm needing a potion. I'm going to need one for Blitzel. Yeah, no, money gets really tight, especially if you have to revive somebody. That gets brutal. There are no... Oh, I see. That makes it way worse. Well, I come from a land of scrubs, so I'm not sure I'm even close to as good as you, even just in this mode, let alone Endless. So I'm gonna hang out here for just a moment until I get my bearings. Do I want another young goose? I guess so. We can use the Pokeballs before they become kind of useless. And we got a nice stat boost, or a little bit of a chunky stat boost, I guess. We got Payback, actually. That's really cool. Is this guy... No, he's just normal. But I do like Payback, but I'm not gonna grab him just yet. I'm just gonna hold off for now. Furfru's getting up there, though. That's good. Ultra Ball. Oh, nice. I'm gonna do it. Another Spearow. Now, I am curious. If you capture... Say if I capture a Spearow right now, will this Spearow on my team also get the increased IVs? Because I don't know if that's actually the way it works. Floor 3762. Wow. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that might be a thing then. Well, that's fine. At least I'll have it next run, because Fearow is one of my absolute favorites. He's not astonishing, but he's really cool. I really like him. I'm gonna keep them both in. And I really don't need to... I'm gonna get rid of the Young Goose, because I still think I want to get the stat boost on Spearow if possible. I love that tank. Wow. Furfur's doing so much work. I love it. Ah, there we go. A little bit of leveling. Now, I'm gonna tackle it, and I'm gonna growl just to make sure that we get a little bit less damage, because I didn't want to knock it out. My highest level is 24,509. How? How? How do you do that? That's amazing. Oh, it's disappointing. There we go. We'll just get a Great Ball in there. That's fine. Yeah, that's kind of insane. That's amazing. You have definitely got me beat. My highest level one was, I don't know, 25 or something. Not impressive at all. Big speed, nice defense, nice attack. Yeah, good all around. I kind of like that. It didn't get much in the special defense department, but that's about it. No, we're good. That's fine. My strat at this point, honestly, is a Mon that has sturdy and using metal. Yes, especially if I could get a steel type would be really nice. But yeah, absolutely, that would probably do it. Egg voucher, nugget, egg voucher. I think probably. I think we have 2 of those. I think I need to use those up. Do. Yeah, we had 2 of them. Just gonna grab a couple of these. Just a common and a common. Excellent. I don't really want either of these though. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of normal types really at all. We need to get rid of him actually. I need to get rid of him, and then I want to try to wipe him out. Because rollout is brutal. Oh, there goes my Spearow. Fusion is broken on an endless run. I'm assuming that's a mechanic that I don't know. Curse I do know at least. I at least know Curse. I'm very good at that one. That came from Gen 2, I believe, which is my bread and butter. Now, we are kind of in a rough spot. I think that actually probably Leafage is going to do a little bit more. Oh, it doesn't matter. Crit him. Yeah, I don't actually know what Fusion does. If you guys don't mind filling me in, that would be super awesome. I have never heard of that mechanic. Now, I've done a lot of watching, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I've explored anything this game has to offer. Oh, my poor Spearow. We're gonna pot up, and I think we'll grab the money still. Because I don't want to use the free pots if I can get money and a free, I'm gonna get way more money at the end of the day just by using the nuggets. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to check it out. I'm actually gonna make a mental note about that, because I think that's probably a good thing to check out, just in case. Is that exclusive to Endless, though? There we go. I don't have this yet, so I'm actually gonna grab it. And there we go. I mean, it's like every other bird, so I guess it's kind of just a bird. But then again, once again, I don't really know if this is going to level into something cool. I mean, I'll keep it for now. I still think I'm going to keep Fearow, hope for the revive, which I just got. Now, in this case, the money is not nearly as good as that. I'm disappointed that I'm running out of lure, but I really want my Spearow back, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab him. Yeah, hope you get DNA splicers. Yeah, I really got to look into this. This is looking pretty interesting, actually. I want my Spearow out. I want to... actually, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Because we're going to have rollout. Yeah, Defense Curl. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't Defense Curl actually increase the power of rollout? Yeah, it probably does, and just got bodied. Alright, back to Furfrou. Do tackle. There we go. It doesn't matter. You're fine. The Duke is gone. Having Shiny on your team can bring him... Yes, I do know that. I ended up watching someone who was doing that a lot, and initially, my first stream, I was going in and trying to grab the legendaries, but now I'm just going Shinies all the way. Yes, headbutt. Big headbutt. I could just directly replace Tackle, but honestly, most of this is kind of lame. I prefer Baby-Doll to Growl, though. They're basically the same move, except one doesn't miss, so I'm just going to grab the headbutt. Another revive. I don't know how much more I want to invest in... My poor Spearow is just getting bodied. I think I want more Great Ball, just to get more characters. But yes, luck is amazing. I haven't actually gotten a shiny. But I like the idea of actually succeeding at my luck checks instead of just having, you know, every once in a while I get a Great Ball version of the freebie item, but not much. Crunch is big. I like that. And Pommy, who I'm not even using, is the only one who can use it. I figured that Furfrou could use it, considering that it's a dog, but maybe I'm wrong. Do I even want to? Is Pommy any good? Because I just grabbed this one on a whim just because it looked awesome. I've been getting a decent bunch, so they don't feel too rare, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten any, so I don't even get to join the club just yet. No, they definitely don't feel like they're as rare. Yeah, it's like, yeah, because normally it was 1 in 8,192, I think it was, if I'm not completely wrong on that one. I think that was the original number, and then they changed it up in some other generation's game. But I have been paying attention to Pokemon very little in the past 10 years. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to teach him anyway. He's already got 4 moves, wow. Oh yeah, he's got my Thunder Shock, actually. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to teach him anyway, because, I mean, his attack is kind of weakened, but it's still pretty okay. And it was the best item that we had there. There we go, and another Sentret. These are very dull. I'm just going to keep going with Furfrou for now. Because look at this headbutt, it's doing some work. The Fury Swipes kind of did a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not great chances, but you get a lot of tokens, or a lot of tickets, a lot of vouchers to try and get them. So the shinies probably aren't too rare. Peck. I mean, I guess he's still technically flying, but it's kind of a lame move. It's probably better than Tackle, though. Yeah, let's just go with that. Oh, nice, we get this. What do we get? What do we get? The Ghost Pikachu. Apparently I got a shiny. 1 in 2,000 right off the bat. That's... what odds? And good attack, too. That's really cool. I don't know if he's an attacker. I know that Mimikyu is a... Oh, I suspect he's a ghost. Tidy Up, I don't know what that is. That was interesting, though. That was kind of... brought me back into it a little bit. I'm going to pot up. I'm going to potion up because Furfrou's getting to a point where he's actually starting to do stuff. And then we can finally grab our lure. And then we get a trainer battle. I mean, it's 20, so it was going to be a gym battle, I believe. Daru Maka. This is this not Darmanitan's pre-evolution? I think it is, and I think it should be weak as hell. Which means we could just body it and be done with it. Perfect. Excellent. Nice. Simisear. Now, this one I don't think I can body as easily. Oh, good! I actually got it right! I'm doing pretty well! I'm guessing... yeah, I think Furfrou might be going down here. Do we have anything that can take a fire hit? No, not even close. Go for it! Survive! Yes! And now he's got boosted. Well, he's using special attacks, so I'm not too concerned. Probably I'm faster. It's a zebra. It should be faster. High horsepower will body this. Wow, really? Maybe it's not faster. I mean, it's low level, actually. I think we might get bodied here. Quick attack! No, you're weak! Missed what you said about the link. Your Discord link in your about doesn't work. You need to generate an invite link. Oh, okay. Yeah, new to streaming. I haven't done streaming in a long time. I'm definitely just going down here. There's just nothing I can do, I don't think. And I'll just send him out just to get bodied. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, no, as I said, I'm newer to streaming, so, yeah, getting back into it, there's a lot of stuff to account for. I think I did okay setting it up, but, yeah, I totally can see what you're saying there. And I have figured out how to generate actual invite links in the past. Didn't want to do something. I think I wanted to do something first. I'm pretty sure I wanted to come down here. No, I don't remember what it was. It's okay. We don't really need it. We'll go back in. Now I do want him right off the bat. Ghost Fairy. That's actually really cool typing. That would be weak to probably Ghost, because I don't think Fairy resists Ghost. But otherwise, it has some pretty good type coverage, and it's shiny, so it's probably going in the team regardless. The ability, what does that do? What is Disguise? Is that the one where you are the first Pokemon that is in your party? You transform into it or pretend to transform into it? Because that might be it, but I'm also really ancient on my understanding of abilities, and that one came out after I stopped playing. So give me a score out of 10 how well I did there. Nickit is only a 1, really. I just want this guy because he's got Batty Bad. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try it. Now, I think Spearow has probably disappointed me a little bit. I'm gonna go Mudkip because I think we need just a power hitter and we haven't had one of those. And he gets pretty brutal too. And I don't know. Let's go Bellsprout. Bellsprout's awesome. The shroud that covers the Pokemon can protect it from an attack. Oh, that is big. Oh wow, that is actually kind of really good. All right, well I'm going with that. I'm going with this. Puppy Dog. All right, so this is cool. So I think I should probably level this guy up then. Yeah, Astonish ain't gonna do anything. So I guess Scratches are only real. Leer, that's fine. I don't know. I don't need to catch him. Like, I'm more interested in the actual types. What is this? Golden Pouch grants 50% of direct damage inflicted as money. Wow. Yeah, I'm grabbing that. That's going right on this guy. That's really cool. I didn't even expect that would be a thing. I can grab a Pidgey. I think I'll grab a Pidgey if I keep him alive. Yeah, it seems like it's really good. It seems like it's doing really well. Let's go here. Dude, there we go. And I think I only grabbed 6 coins there, but then again, it's just free money, so I'm fine with that. Big Nugget, Rare Candy is good. Rare Candy might be better. What are we thinking here? Because Big Nugget is big money, and that could save me in a pinch. But Rare Candy is just level up, which is just great. I think I still want to go Rare Candy just because I don't tend to spend all my money anymore. I tend to save it a little bit. I'm gonna go Rare Candy and just go. We're gonna get Mudkip a little higher just to make sure that he can get some stats. Rock Smash, yeah, that's a lame move, but okay. Yeah, no, I was torn. What I'm thinking is I haven't spent the money, so basically I'm dying because all of my underleveled characters are getting just destroyed. So maybe I need someone to back me up here. Because Mimikyu is really cool and I like the ability. And I want to keep him. I probably should have caught that Rattata. Hail, that's lame. Lure, I'll go Lure. A Combee, it's male. No, never mind. It doesn't matter. I do know certain things at least. Like Combee, I know only evolves if it's female, and I think there are a couple more like that. I don't know if there are any that only evolve if they're male or anything like that, so I might just be out of my element on that one. Yeah, flinches. I'll cap it anyway, just because. That is amazing! I love that! That's so cool! Alright, that is one of the coolest abilities in the game. There we go. I'm gonna get it anyway, just to get the stats, and that's big attack. I like that. My problem in the past is that I wouldn't have enough money to heal between boss battles. I did have that issue myself in my second run, where I was just starting to run out of money. Now, I am paranoid of spending any, so it did get to a point where I was I would have a lot left over because I was too scared to actually spend money on stuff like revives. Shadow Sneak is big, isn't it? That's priority? Yes. Copycat mimics the move used immediately before it. The move fails if no other move has been used yet. I don't know if that's that good. I know that Shadow Sneak is probably better than it's better than Splash. Let's just give it a Splash. Yeah, fuck Splash. Get that shit out of here. All right, there we go. $40, nice. A full restore, cool. I don't need it. I'm just gonna grab the Pokeball, I guess. That's fine. That is so cool, though. That is a really powerful ability. Yeah, and I am liking the shadow, or the shiny luck already. It's starting to do some work. What do I want to do with this? I'm just going to go for Astonish and hope to get crit cheese. Nah, it didn't. That's fine. In that case, we're going to go. Take that. I'm faster. Fuck you. Caterpie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Make sure that you get that speed down. That's important. It's critical. You will win. I know I'm only leveling Mimikyu. I should probably grab someone else. We got an egg. Oh, it's a Skitty. Get out of here. The worst part is those are okay IV boosts as well. But Skitty is so bad. Thunderous Kick too. I'm still not gonna take it. Now Riolu, isn't this? Yes. Is this a shiny too? Are you kidding me? Wow. This is big. Oh, look at that. I can't bring it along with me right now, unfortunately. Black Glass. Wow. The luck is doing a lot of work. There are 3 shiny variants. Each gives a different amount to luck. Oh, okay. That's weird. Just of Riolu or everybody? Now, I don't know if Black Glasses is useful for me because I don't have any dark types as far as I remember. I think I can check my team. Yeah, I don't... Nickit is probably going to be dark, right? Every Pokemon has 3. Okay, that's super cool. So basically I went from D to C, so I don't know if do you go from like D to B on certain ones, or is there a certain way that works? I'm vaguely familiar with how luck works. I know that if you stack shinies, you get more. I'm gonna take the Black Glasses just in case, just because it's definitive, and I'm just gonna throw it on this guy because he seems like the dark guy. Purloin, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Obviously, I'm not going to do that against him, but I could get rid of this dude. I could Astonish. Oh yeah, no, you mentioned that there are 3 shiny variants. Were you talking only about Riolu having 3, or like every single shiny in the game having 3 shinies? Or every single Pokemon in the game, I mean. That was what I was curious about. Batty Bad is 80 power. Wow. It is actually a dark move. Okay, well, I mean, I should have known that. Then I guess we'll just body this thing. Get rid of that. And Leer. Oh, come on with your sand attacks. Doesn't affect Lily. Oh, it's Ghost. I'm an idiot. Oh. I'm not even thinking straight. We'll just go with Quick Attack. Get a little bit of work. Every Pokemon has 3 shinies, though some aren't done, so I don't know how that works. Well, I'd say that you know more about it than me, and I'm pleased to have learned at least that much. I don't think that I would never have really gauged that until I found a second Riolu, for example, or a second Mimikyu, or something like that. I would never have guessed. I would just thought, hey, there's a shiny, that's the shiny. So I'm still fine with it. I guess if I can manage to keep it alive, I'll keep it alive. That was a crit too. He's gonna kill it, yeah. Nah. I think the crit actually mattered on that one. Oh, rare candy. There we go. Let's go ahead and we're gonna put on Nickit, because he's got a really powerful attack. And he's also a special attacker, which is really cool. Oh, I was gonna swap there. Whatever. That's fine, that's fine. Get rid of him. This is gonna take a while. 2 common shinies, which are the base +1. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that... Oh, are you talking like rare, legendary, common kind of shinies? Is that what that is? Because in that case, I could totally see it. So there's like 1 of every Pokemon, but there's 3 different sort of rarities that you can get of different Pokemon. I'm going to grab the Great Balls. I think that's good. And rival time! Now, I've actually gotten past this rival, so I don't really need to bother with that. Oh, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn off the rival speech, if I've seen it. Yeah, common, rare, and epic. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I've only gotten common so far, but I'm still fine with commons, because it's working out pretty well for me. Vine Whip. No. Do we have anything for this? We have Pidgey, but it's pretty much dead. You know what I could do? I could swap in Combee and have it sacrifice. Yeah, let's do that. Bye, Combee. See ya. And then I can get my Pidgey in there, which I think has probably got Gust, because that's just the common move. Oh, it only got Tackle. Okay, well, it's dead too then. See you later. I don't really need either of those guys. In that case, Nick it! Do your worst. You will use Batty Bad. He's still faster than that. Wow, Snivy's pretty fast. Not faster than Quick Attack, though. I checked the wiki. Not all variants are currently obtainable due to missing artwork, but will be added with future updates. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least they've got a bunch. Like, there's so much content to this game, and I have seen it bug out before, but I haven't seen that in my streams. So I'm still pleased with it. It's still a really great game in that regard. I only have 2 rare shinies and a bunch of commons. Yeah, they seem to be pretty unlikely to happen. It was mentioned the 1 in 2,000 chance for them, and in that regard I could totally see it, which doesn't make any sense because I got 2 of them and I'm the unluckiest person in the world. So I don't know how I ended up getting them, but that's fine. I'll take it. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. I guess I'm just gonna heal this guy. And accuracy, that's fine. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure it will, but I seem to be very lucky so far, so knock on wood. Okay, let's just try to capture this, because Wurmple is really interesting. Now, how does the day-night cycle work in here? Because I know Wurmple evolves into Dustox, or into Cascoon and Dustox at night, and into Silcoon and Beautifly at daytime. And it looks like it's kind of night-ish right now. So does that kind of work the same way? Ah, there we go! I was hoping to keep him alive. Cool. I'm gonna grab him. Pokeball. Yeah, that's fine. This'll get him. Big attack! I think both of the end forms are special attackers, but, I mean, that's cool too. More numbers are still fine. I'm gonna grab him instead of, like, Combee, because I don't think Combee is good. I will forget you, Combee. See you later. And, oh, Rare Egg! Another shiny. No, Miltank. Miltank is beastly. And the defense and special defense are chunky on that. That is great. Pause evolutions in menu if it isn't the right time. Yeah, I figured that that's probably possible. And I'm assuming you just have to, like, do the cancel key or something. Wow, Mega Bracelet. Mega Stones become available. I'm just gonna take it, because it's really cool. I guess that's how you get Megas. Yeah, Miltank is brutal. Miltank is awesome if you have it, but it's brutal if you have to fight it, especially at this low level. What was the boss? Whitney. That was probably the worst gym battle that you could have if you're doing a like a solo run. I've done a couple of sort of like solo Pokemon runs, and I had one of them on the YouTube channel. But yeah, it's brutal if you're trying to deal with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and body this thing because it's a little pup, and it's gonna be easy, and I don't want it. I have actually never played a Nuzlocke. I think I have to. Own Claws is pretty good, right? Accuracy and attack, yes. Tail Whip, it's probably better than that. Yeah, I've never actually played a Nuzlocke. I really think I need to. Because, I mean, usually what I do is I just grab a terrible Mon, and then I just kind of play through the whole game with that. But yeah, a Nuzlocke would probably be more difficult. Yeah, they seem like they'd be a little tough. Because you're basically as far as I know, you are limited to catching one thing, the first thing you find in the zone, and once it dies, it's dead. Those are the basic rules of most Nuzlocks, and that seems pretty brutal considering how many times I'm dying in this one. Pidgey is not great, so I'm just not gonna hope to succeed. Y and Black 2, I don't know. I would say that I don't know much about either of those games because they came about after I was out of Pokemon for the most part. But yeah, I would say they're probably more difficult than the ones that I was playing, where you could just kind of cheese the whole game out by just going along Cinnabar Island or something. Yeah, we'll just get rid of Poochyena. I like him, but I'm not really in the mood of picking up him just yet and having him do damage to my Mons. I want to kind of get some. Our cut is horrible, so I'm just going to grab the egg voucher. XY are considered easy, Black and White 2 aren't as much. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily know. The last one that I played was way back when I was in school, and it was Diamond. I didn't have Pearl, and I didn't have the sort of yellowish version of whatever Gen 4 was there. I had Diamond, and I loved Dialga. It was still my favorite. Palkia was lame. I'm just gonna keep this guy out. Yeah, Dialga was amazing. But after that, I never got another Pokemon game, and weirdly enough, I always still liked it. I just never really did it. I don't really need him. He's Zigzagoon. He's lame. Zigzagoon is not an interesting... Oh, big levels up, though. Another Egg Voucher. I didn't use my other one. I gotta use it up this turn. I want to switch. I'll just use this up. Nuzlocke really helped me get attached to Pokemon I've never cared about. Yes. That's another thing, too, is... like, for example, Psyduck is probably one of the most interesting, but also probably one of the crappiest, and Golduck and the evolution line. I really always want to play with them, but I always find a water type that's just better, and then I use that, and then I beat the game, and then I don't go back. So yeah, I can see exactly what you're talking about. Oh, that actually does have Kyogre, but I highly doubt I'm gonna grab it, so I'm just gonna go for the shinies and hope that I keep getting pulls. And Batty Bat has been doing big work. I can't believe it's 15 PP and you get it this early. Like, it's pretty badass. Reflect, reduce the damage of the moves. Yeah, it still didn't matter. XP... Oh, nice. XP Charm. I think that's the best one, but I'm gonna have to grab the pot. Just to keep going. Yeah. And then XP Charm. A little bit more XPs. And just before a boss fight, too. Or a trainer battle, not really a boss fight. So this means that they're actually good. Zorua. This one, I've heard of this one, and I think I know its evolution, but it's on the tip of my tongue, and I don't recall what it is. I'm just gonna brutalize it, though. Just destroy it. I have a video somewhere from when I was a teen Nuzlocke, and you can hear me crying as my Bibarel named baby died. Yeah, weirdly, isn't Bibarel water type as well? I'm pretty sure. It's a very weird looking one, but I do actually kind of like it. It kind of looks really cool. Growth, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Growth is cool. Yay, Wurmple. Normal water, that's what I thought. Yeah, because it was Bidoof and then Bibarel, how might you pronounce it? But yeah. Yeah, I could totally see that just because it, like, how many people actually use one of those? That's one of the weirdest mons to grab, but it kind of feels cool to grab an interesting mon that you wanted to try out. I'm just gonna body this thing. There we go. Very slow. Snarl. That hits both, does it not? Opposing Pokemon. Yes, it hits both. Cool. Beat Up is... That's like 10 power per guy you have, is it not? 10 or 20 power. I think it was 20. I'm not sure. I feel like I should probably get this one, because as much as I'd like to be a sweeper, I feel like I don't necessarily need this right now. I'm gonna get rid of Beat Up, actually. I don't use it. I'm just gonna drop it. That's fine. I can grab this, and I'd actually have options to deal with too. Shroomish, we're just gonna wreck him. Just gonna dominate. Oh, wow. Well, then... Okay. Swap it out so that I can quick attack it next time. That's fine. This guy's getting big XPs. I'm gonna have to swap out and actually get someone else. Is it possible for me to get your Driscoll? Yeah, I might actually, you know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because you're now the second person who's asked, and I think I want to go ahead and try that. Now we're gonna try this. I think that should work. I think that should work. Hopefully. And I still need to destroy this guy. Get out of here. I think that'll be the end of that one. Yeah, let me know if it doesn't work, because, once again, I'm just getting into it. I was just thinking about Swords Dance, too. and I think I want to get it. Mimikyu can learn it, that's super cool. Bellsprout, I mean, I love Bellsprout, I just don't think it's amazing at this point. I want to get Mimikyu going a little bit more, because he can actually take a hit and then... Yeah, I don't need Copycat, I'm just going to Swords Dance it up. Yes, we're gonna grab this guy out. Until we get some more XP shares, we actually kind of need to boost these guys up a little bit. I'm gonna Swords Dance up just to... Because I think if you Swords Dance, it carries over just like everything else, doesn't it? So I can do this. That Swords Dance did not do that much. I'm on my cringy alt on Discord, but still going to join. Not a problem. Is it vanilla? Yeah, I think that one is it. Anyway, we have a level 10. Perfect. A level 9 Mudkip. Did it say Rock Throw for Mudkip? When did this happen? Was that always the case? I mean, Rock Throw is kind of a terrible move, but it's good coverage and Growl sucks, so I'm just gonna swap it. And yeah, welcome. Yeah, it's a little bit of a kind of ghost town for now, but that's fine. It has now got a bit of life in it, and I'm liking that. A tier 3 shiny Squirtle. I vaguely know what that means, but congratulations, because I still love Squirtle. Super Pot, Pokeball, like, I mean, nothing here is really great. I'm just gonna Super Potion, I guess. I don't really need any of those. Yeah, very good. Now, Squirtle is one of my favorites. Of the Gen 1 starters, probably is my favorite. I've never really been a Bulbasaur guy, but Charmander and Squirtle have always kind of been there for me. And I think Squirtle's probably the better of the two. Statistically, it's just generally the better of the two. Yeah, we're gonna do another Swords Dance here. Does it carry over? Yes, it does. It does. Actually, you know what? I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to just yet. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna sweep this guy out, and then maybe do another one later when I get my decoy back. What do we get here? Protein, Strength. Strength is okay. It's not bad. Each Pokemon has 3 different shinies. The higher tier shiny, the better luck for items. Oh, okay. Now I'm confused again. I'm gonna have to look up so many things at the end of this stream and try to figure out kind of how all of this works together. At least on the third one, I will be much more informed. Oh yeah, no, you mentioned that there were like 3 different rarities, and I'm just confusing myself. I was thinking like there's 3 different rarities for each Pokemon, or there's 3 different rarities, and then only like certain Pokemon are rare and certain Pokemon are legendary. It was going through both ears and just not actually sticking. I'm gonna go ahead and... Now, my curiosity, do vitamins actually stack and stick around afterward? Like, do they stack with your IVs and then they're just there forever, and even when I start a new game, I'm gonna have those IV increases? Okay, cool, then Protein actually gained new value. Base attack, so who's a good attacker out of here? I know Bellsprout is, Nickit isn't, I don't think. Yes, no, oh no. I'll still throw it on. I'll throw it on probably Bellsprout, he's just cooler. Not in new games. Oh, Mimikyu, I should have thrown it on him. Oh well. That's okay. We'll just go ahead. I like Zubat because I adore Crobat. I'm just gonna astonish this guy. And I wiped him out. I forgot I have 4 Swords Dance. Never mind. Alright, see you, Zubat. Maybe you'll come back later. No, I don't really need double team, no. Pidgey learn Gust. Also, it's an amazing curse user. It'll be helpful against the final boss of Classic mode. You're talking Mimikyu, are you? Because he's already seeming pretty amazing. What do we have? Earth Power? That's cool. Now, do the rare egg vouchers mean anything comparatively, or do you always like get a rare egg out of them, or what's up? I think that is probably how they meant to do that, because I don't see any other reason why that would be the case. Now, I'm torn here, because what is Earth Power? Earth Power was 90 power? Wow. In the old games, I thought that was like 60. Just more eggs mainly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought this was 60 in the old games. I wasn't... Maybe they bumped it at some point. It's big now. I mean, it actually might be the better one to take, especially on Mudkip. Mudkip, is that actually a... Here, I'm just gonna back up just a little bit. I'm just gonna check him out. Because I wanna get used to the stats of these guys so that I actually kind of know. Yeah, he's more of an attacker than a special attacker. I wouldn't grab them too often unless it is a 10 times one. Yeah. No, I was just hoping to grab some more just basic units, basic Pokemon to have kind of like a more filled out roster. But yeah, probably just a rare candy, right? I think that's probably good. Just grab Mimikyu. I could have grabbed Earth Power, but it's not great on Mudkip, I don't think, just because his special is not his better stat. Mankey, he's cool. He's kind of goofy and I love him, and definitely a ghost is the best thing to fight him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna scratch him because I want to catch him. And apparently that doesn't matter because I'm still 4 times. or 4 boosted. I'm on stage 4 attack. So I still don't have a chance of getting him. I still haven't used any money. Do I actually need a potion? Not really. I'm gonna, do I want to PP up? It's probably the best item there. What do we have? Scratch, the ancient nothing. Honestly, I don't even really need that. I'm just gonna grab the nugget. It's just money. It's just nice. We don't need a swap. We could just body this thing. Scratch, I'll probably do it. Oh wow, survives on 1. Then that's fine. You are now part of the team. Annihilate. What? That is a name and a half. Who does that evolve from? Because that feels like a starter, but I'm not sure. Also, big special attack and nice special defense boost too. But wow, big special attack boost. I don't really want Pidgey. I love Pidgeot, but I just don't think it's that great stats-wise. And I would have to get the Mega Form to actually make it pretty awesome. Oh, Annihilate is Primate's evolution. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I can see it now. I probably should have put 2 and 2 together there. But, yeah, no, that's... I mean, I've always kind of liked Primate, so if there's an Annihilate, that's awesome. Yeah, no, don't worry. Primate was first gen. I totally get who he is. I'm very good at that one. I guess I get a Dustox, which is kind of the one I wanted anyway, so that's cool. He's still like one of the early starter bug types, which they are usually pretty terrible. Annihilate is fighting Ghost? Really? Wow. That's pretty awesome then. Yeah, I'm gonna get Gust, that's cool. What does he count as? He counts as bug poison, so Gust isn't really super great, but it's better than Harden. Yeah, everything's better than Harden. Well, except for Splash. Oh, cool. I still don't need potions. Like, I don't want to waste too much money because I think I really will need it later. So I think I just need to get more money. I just need to keep stacking the money up. A boss Meowth. Meowth is cool too. Not the one that could speak from Pokemon. That was annoying. But every other Meowth is awesome. Primate gets so pissed that it dies. Oh, that's the lore. That's the real story behind it. That is just phenomenal. I love that they did that. Yeah, we're just gonna do this because he may not be able to hit me, and I may not be able to hit him, but I'm 4 times boosted, so he's gonna have to deal. So he's still in green, which means that he'll probably live? Yes! There we go. I just had to guess. Go Great Ball. I just guarantee the cap. There we go. Ooh, nice. That's the first one that I grabbed, isn't it? Big defense, big special defense. I probably would have preferred attack, but honestly, I'm fine with this. And the speed is just amazing. Your party is full. Oh, he's got pickup. Now I've heard that pickup is overpowered. That was something that I'd heard prior to doing my first stream. Is that the case, and why? And he's okay. His speed is the only great stat that he has. It has been known to become so angry that it dies as a result. Its face looks peaceful in death, so it becomes kind of monastic later on. I don't use pickup enough, so okay, that's, yeah. No, I'd heard it was great, and I heard you could stack items too. So if your guy already has an item he's picked up, he can pick up like 4 or 5 or whatever more. Payday will help us with a bit of money situation, but I don't think it's going to be that amazing. But I'm still curious to have him on the team if I have someone I don't really want. Pidgey, probably. I don't really want Pidgey. I don't really need him. So I'm fine with that. I'll just grab Meowth. He's cool. I like him. I'm just grabbing people I like. I mean, it's not an optimal team under any circumstances, but it's fun. Sobble. I have him, which means he's probably a starter. Maybe. I don't know. He seems like a really 6th or 7th or 8th gen kind of guy. I'm just going to go ahead and Bell Spread it up, because he is water, and I am the unwater. And since I went through the Poke Center, I guess I lost all those boosts anyway, so I don't really lose anything out of this. Let's just try this. Oh, that sucks. Go Great Ball. I want to at least... I was going to say I wanted to at least get Bell Spread a level, but no, he's not managing. Do I want that one, or do I want Mudkip, I think I want this. I'll just go Pokeball. I'm sure I'll survive a couple more. I'm going to go Pokeball. I didn't survive that one. Alright, next! Dustox! Don't let the whole team be wiped out. Come on, I want this. There we go, and I already have it, so it was a waste of time, and its EVs suck. Oh, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But Water Pulse is a really good move. I like that move. It's not the best, but it's super fun. Yeah, those guys. I'm gonna see if we can do something about that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those around. I don't know how prevalent that is, but it seems to be pretty prominent, and that's kind of annoying. Do I want him? I might just need him because I killed off my Mudkip, but Mudkip is probably way better than he is. Bot cooties. I'm just gonna do it because I want to survive a little bit. And I know Mudkip is probably way better, but I want to try this new guy, and I'll see what he's like. X attack probably. Potion. Yeah, we'll get potion for him just to make sure that he's up there. X attack. Yeah, you would think so, but it's honestly, I feel like it's probably difficult to pin them down because I was listening to somebody talk about this actually, where you have bots come in, you can ban them individually here and there as soon as they come in, but if you let them stick around for a bit and then you ban them in a big wave, it becomes more difficult for the people employing those bots to use them, or to like teach them how to get past whatever you did the first time to ban them. So, I don't know, it was Blizzard developer was talking about this a while back. I'm not sure if it's true, and I am not a developer under any circumstance. Peck is just gonna ruin my shit, so I'm feeling like I should probably just kind of go to like Meowth or something. But I don't know. It's one of those things. I'll just payday him and get some money. Get some money. Meowth is going down. Let's get some more money. That's fine. Super. You know what? He's actually putting in a bit of work. Yes, more money! Oh, Water Pulse. Oh, poor Meowth. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually true, but it would be interesting if that was the case, because there's got to be a reason. I mean, it's pretty easy to see how some of these companies could definitely stop that kind of stuff. Alright, let's get a few levels on this guy. Nice. Dustox learning Confusion. Yes, very much. Confusion's great. Better than Tackle. My allergic reaction? Oh no, are you okay? Confusion, nice. Oh, I got 15 on my, what is it? My Mimikyu. Mimikyu, 240. That was nice. What do we get here? Oh, a Snover! That's what I did my Pokemon Challenge run with. And big special defense, which doesn't matter because he immediately gets bodied by fire. If you guys are in any way curious, go and check out my YouTube Snover Only Run and see just who the final boss of the actual game turns out to be when you play as a Snover alone. It was ridiculous. It was a horrible boss fight, but I loved it every second of it. And I do love Snover, actually. Just got into a lot of Poison Ivy last week. My face was swollen in a few days. It is better, but my hands flare up during the night. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're at least getting past it, because that can't be fun at all. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, Gulpin. I know this one. He evolves into that other guy who's a bigger Gulpin, who I've forgotten the name of. But I do remember this guy because he was Gen 3. Earth Power, nice. Oh, cool. And I need a revive. I think I need a revive. Actually, do I? Meowth and Bellsprout are pretty bad. I just might need a rare candy. Just bump up. Do either of these guys... Like, I don't think Mimikyu evolves, but does Nickit or Sobble evolve at, like, 16 or something? Because if they do, I might just want to bump one of them up. I might just want to go for Nickit, because he's so cool and he's been putting in the numbers. And I want to see what he becomes. I'm just going to go for that, I think. I found out the other day that our immune systems fluctuate during the night. Oh, no. Yeah, that's just... Mimikyu doesn't evolve. I didn't think he would. It felt like he didn't. Like, I've got a bit of familiarity with kind of how Pokemon does, or how the Pokemon Company does things with these guys. And characters that are kind of that quirky just never seem to evolve. They just kind of stay who they are. I'm going to keep both of these out, though. Poison Sting is good against Fairy, that's why. Okay, that's why. Because, yeah, I'm getting used to Fairy. It's still going to be a terrible move, isn't it? Yeah, it's still going to be junk. I'm just going to go ahead and Confusion. I don't really care for Azumarill. I think I want this Chew Toy. I think I want him. I'm going to like him. I'm going to try to flinch him, too. Dustox is confused. Yes, get through it. All right. Well, considering how bad that move was, I'm kind of thinking we replace Dustox the next chance we get. But let's go ahead and just confuse this guy, because I'm pretty sure I can wipe out Meryl now. Yeah, easily. Get out of here. Easily. Big stats. Nice. Dustox. Oh, Dustox is breaking through. Ah, yeah, you bitch. Mimikyu is a sad Pokemon. Whoever looks at its true self dies, so it dresses itself up as a Pikachu. Jeez! That's pretty dark. That is a very powerful story, and I feel sad now. That is a really strong story to come out of the gate with. Yes, alright, that's probably close enough for a Great Ball. Probably, I think so. There we go. Okay, good. Chew Toy. Defense, but that was pretty much it for... Well, he's got okay attack. That was a good okay attack stat. Now Choodle. He's water. I figured he'd be he's a pretty beastie attacker. Does this guy evolve? He's gotta evolve. Want to feel even worse? Do you know the story behind Phantom? Tell me, but spare me the worst details. Yeah, I guess it is the day to feel bad, I guess. I didn't know that it was going to be that before I started the stream. Dead children. Oh, okay, yeah, just naturally. Phantoms are born when a child gets lost in the woods and dies on a tree stump. Why are ghost types so awkwardly, like, bad and terrifying in the Pokemon universe? Wow. It gets... Alright, so this is designed for, like, kids to play, right? And then, yet they do this. I think Japanese culture is a little different than our own. I don't think that our stories kind of have those same connotations. Yamask. I don't know what a Yamask is. Oh no. Is this a third one that's going to be just disturbing? Just hazardous to my mental state? As far as this guy, though, I do like the attack. He's a big attacker. I wonder if I can actually kind of check out... If I can check out, let's just go Dustox. Yeah, I can check the summary then. And I can go down here, just to see what kind of stats we're comparing him to. I mean, Meowth is he's just terrible. It carries a gold thing that looks like its face when it was alive. It cries when it looks at it. These are all ghost types, right? These are just sad. These are amazing. Holds and stares at, cries, or resembles what their face looked like when they were alive and human. Oh, so it's literally just a human that becomes a Pokemon. I feel like that probably breaks the lore a little bit, too. As well as being incredibly sad. I like Meowth, and he has Payday, and I don't really need another water type right away because I got Sobble, so I think I'm probably just gonna drop this guy. I think I did. Perfect. Probably. Great Ball, probably get a potion for monies. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Dustox is going to go too far, but I'll at least keep it alive. Or Mega Glalie, through the power of Mega Evolution, literally breaks its jaw. Okay, that's just amazing. That one isn't so much brutal in the feeling sense as it is in the physically damaging itself sense. Mega Evolution Dex entries, do tell. I'm sure they're just retardedly ridiculous. Like, some of these entries, like Charizard burning boulders and stuff, just absurd. Because, of course, you know, fire and rock and all that junk. So I'm kind of curious what they have to say. And this is just a flamingo. It's not actually a thing, is it? I don't think that I want my guy out against that. I really don't think Dustox is that good. I don't think I really want him for much. So I'm just going to keep him out and just let him punch himself out. Yeah, look at that. Super effective, and it did that. Wait, Gust? Oh, because it's fighting. Okay, gotcha. 50 and 40. There's... Yeah, I'll just use this, because it's just a better move. Just a better move. Should I... Wait, what happened there? Oh, okay, he actually had sped me. Okay, never mind. I was like, there was confusion. What happened there? Did mine hit me? It would have bodied me if that was the case, I think. I'll just try it. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get him. Ultra Sun and Moon were the last mainline games with Mega Evolution. They added Mega Evolution Dex entries that demonize Mega Evolution, so they had an excuse to stop using it. That seems like a thing I've got to look up. Just for the fun of it, because it seems like it's going to be interesting to see how they just destroy the ideas they came up with. Flying and fighting is really cool as a type, I will say. And Scrappy, what is this? Can hit ghost types with normal and fighting. That's super cool. And look at that attack stat. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna take this guy instead of Dustox. I think he's just way better. Release a Pokemon. Yeah, we gotta release a Pokemon. Dustox is so bad right now. We're just gonna release him. I think I should probably get rid of Bellsprout, but I want to keep him around. Kind of like a jaded cop waiting for his pension kind of thing. I just want to keep him around. Just until the last, until level 30 when he can finally come back. Okay, there we go. Another rare candy, I like those. Upper hand, what is this? 65, 100, reacts to the target's movement and strikes with the heel of its palm, making them flinch. The P is partially implemented, is it not? Mega Evolution was meant to be a power of friendship power-up, a positive thing. I'm pissed they ruined it because they are cowards. Yeah, I mean, the whole of the Pokemon franchise is about the power of friendship and trying to overcome things as a group. So yeah, I could see the anger. I normally like Dark Pokédex entries, but I hate Mega Evolution ones. I've got to check some of these out. If you don't mind, just give me your favorite one in the chat here. I just want to see what we're talking about here. I think I'm just going to go Rare Candy, just because, I mean, this is a great move, but I think I'm probably just a little bit further ahead than I need to be on that. I'm going to level him up and see if he levels up. I don't know if he does. Assurance, yeah, he's probably good for that. He's probably good for Assurance, right? The target has already taken some damage in the same turn. What kind of speed are we looking at? Yeah, he doesn't have amazing. Well, actually, it's kind of one of his better stats. I feel like Assurance wouldn't do that much. And I kind of want the rest of his attacks. I'm just gonna, yeah, no, don't need that. Oh, okay, he didn't level up. I wasn't sure. He doesn't feel like a starter. I'm not sure if he actually is. Looks like you're still undefeated. Not bad. It is astonishing that I'm undefeated, considering how bad I actually am. I wasn't creeping on you, just happened to be in the area. I'm happy for you, but I want to let you know it's okay to lose sometimes. We learn from our mistakes, often more than we would if we keep succeeding. Especially if you get IVs and you get infinite chances. Yes, that is totally the case. In any case, I've been training hard for our rematch, so you better give it your all. Well, it's too bad for you, because I've got a Mimikyu, so I'm going to win. I don't want to throw a Pokeball at it. I could just Swords Dance up. Oh, he's faster than me. Jeez, that sucks. This is going to be bad. Because I don't think I got what it takes. I do have priority, though, so I'm just going to go ahead and Shadow Sneak. Try to Shadow Sneak it in. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look through it. There we go. Oh, you bitch. Well, I don't want Mimikyu to go down because I actually need that priority to beat that snake. So I'm gonna have to swap out, I think. I'm gonna have to give up. Thanks to Mega Evolution, this child grows. Here, I'm just gonna see what all of this is because I feel like that's a long one there. There we go. A Mega Kangaskhan. Thanks to Mega Evolution, its child grows, but as the child is good only at fighting and nothing else, its mother feels uneasy about its future. This is already looking real bad. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. The explosive energy the child is bathed in causes temporary growth. The mother is beside herself with worry about it. When the mother sees the back of her Mega Evolution child, it makes her think of the day when her child will inevitably leave her. Wow, this is just depressing. I can see what you're saying. That's just, oh wow, that's lame. I didn't know that was the Mega Kangaskhan entry. It's also very long-winded. That's the weird thing too. Like a lot of those entries, you want to get them done and over with, and that one is wildly long. What do we want to use here? I don't know, Sobble? It's a Hoot. I don't think it really matters actually. I think I probably want Nickit just to start bodying things. Oh jeez. I don't know if I'm faster. Let's Own Claws. Yeah, I'm faster. It would have wasted it if I didn't. That's fine, that's fine. I think Batty is gonna wipe it out. Damn. Damn. I think I wouldn't mind it as much if it didn't have shitty intentions behind it. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is you can look into the meta and kind of see what they're doing with it. I think I'm gonna die here, but on the 5% chance, let's own again. Because I've got priority on this guy. Yeah, no, I'm done. That's fine. I think I've still got this, though. I think I still got this. Sobble is probably not fast enough, let's be real, but let's go for it. Oh. Oh, Confusion. I'll take that. That's another way to win against priority. Come on. No. Gone. I shouldn't have done that. Flamingo, what speed do you have? Because I just need to see. 35 is good, actually. Flamingo might be great. I can take Mimikyu, I can go out. He's probably going to swap, so I'm not going to bother with that. I might just want to go Swords Dance or Scratch. I think I can go Scratch and I can kill either way. Oh, damn, he stayed in. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, no. Well, Flamingo, you got to carry it. You got the best stats in the entire party and no HP. Does he have anything? He has like 3 guys left. I'm kind of concerned. I'm going to get a double kick. No! Survive! Yes! Do it! It was that Overgrow that was really doing so much work. Oh, wow. Oh, boom! Look at those stat numbers. Look at the attack power! Yes! Low kick. Low kick is based on their weight, I believe. Mega Pincer. It zips around at blistering speeds, looking for an opening to skewer its opponent on its giant pincer. So far, so good. The influence of Mega Evolution leaves it in a state of constant excitement. It pierces enemies with its 2 large horns before shredding them. That one's kind of hit and miss with me, yeah. I think it's still a better entry than the Kangaskhan one, where they're just telling you that Kangaskhan is extremely unhappy to even be a Mega Evolution. Like, Mega Pincer is just kind of erratic, which is not great, but it's... I don't know, I don't want to say it's better, but it's probably better. Low kick, yeah, the heavier the target. Copycat, focus. I do like focus energy in this game, at least. But I don't think Copycat's that great, and I definitely don't have the HP to take advantage of stuff like that. I should be faster than this, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, at least one-on-one, and I got another level. Wow, Flamingo is doing so... Flamigo. Bombardier. the level disadvantage has got to be in my favor. There's no way. Get out of here. No way. Get out. There we go. 2,800. Wow, wow, wow. Faint. I'm just burning through with this guy. He might just carry us to 30 so that we can actually survive. We just need to load him with potions. Mega Gyarados. Mega Evolution also affects its brain. Oh, yeah, we're already starting off strong. Leaving no other function except its destructive instinct to burn everything to cinders. Mega Gyarados is water dark, isn't it? Why is it burning things? Mega Evolution places a burden on its body. The stress causes it to become all the more ferocious. I think it's water dark, is it not? I'm almost certain of that, but I could be wrong. Faint is not super great, is it? Yeah, let's Protect Detect. Yeah, nobody needs that. On the weird off chance. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, that's just a weird entry. That one just doesn't even feel like it. Oh, no, I don't want it. Stop trying to learn it. Yes. I don't think it actually works for Mega Gyarados just because it's weird. It's just, like, it's not their type. I wasn't supposed to lose that time. You weren't supposed to lose that time. I said this last time, too. I got past 25, and I got by the skin of my teeth. There is no reason I should have won that fight. But this Flamingo is putting in huge numbers today. I also got another 2 of these. Nobody thank me. This is the last one, though. No more freebies. 560 XP all. Now I just need... Oh, nice. That's a big number right there. And actually, this is the point where a Revive and a Max Revive might actually be way better for me. So, Revive on Mimikyu. Oh, I should have used the Max on him, actually. That's fine. I'll use another Revive on probably Sobble, just to spend up that money. And then Max Revive on Nickit, because he's good too. A Mega Salamence. Mega Evolution fuels its brutality, and it may even turn on the trainer who raised it. It's been dubbed the Blood-Soaked Crescent. Yeah. Yeah, that one kind of defeats the purpose of friendship a little bit. Dragons kind of do in the Pokemon franchise, because they're the ones who are always, like, causing world disasters, you know, outside of Mewtwo, but Psychic and Dragon always cause the world disasters in all the movies. And yeah, I could totally see that, but yeah, it really does defeat the whole point of the entire franchise, that entry. Had to drink. Oh, wow. Been talking for a little bit. Do I want to... I should have healed up. Lombre is cool, actually. I think I like Lombre. But I don't think anything is going to take the hits that Lombre can throw it, and I just need to burn through it. So let's just double kick it down. Yeah, I just need to burn through. I can't risk the guy hitting me at this point. We don't have enough HP. We don't have enough Mons. Oh wow, Mega Glalie. The power of Mega Evolution was so strong that it smashed Glalie's jaw. Its inability to eat very well leaves Glalie irritated. That one's underwhelming. Of all the ones that I've seen so far, that one is extremely underwhelming. It doesn't talk about anything to do with how good the Mega form is. Just like, it's an inconvenience. That one's amazing. Potion. That Super Potion is 50 or 25. Okay, cool. And this is 20 or 10%. In that case, that's a little better. Yeah, 90, 180, it would be 227, 229 for potions equal to the Super Potion. But that kind of means that I still want to get a potion. Probably drop it. I could drop it right on Sobble. Perfect. Another potion for Mimikyu, and then just the free potion for the Flamingo. I think that's probably the best way to go, just to make sure all of our guys are healed up for the final fight. Oh, Magikarp! Oh, we're in trouble now! Oh, no! I'm gonna have to send out someone actually powerful to deal with this. Like Mimikyu. Weirdly enough, I do want to catch this. That's why I sent him out, because I'm hoping Scratch doesn't kill it. Yeah. Magikarp's only good stat was speed and defense, I think. I could probably get away with one more. But honestly, he's not going to do anything, so I'm just going to start throwing. I don't want to risk it. Just going to start throwing. Yeah, even a Pokeball caught it. Ridiculous. Just absurd. Just ridiculous. Good speed, lower attack. That sucks, actually. I think I need another nature. I know that there are things that you can get, that, you know, the lucky thing at the end where you can actually get something that changes their nature. Last one, going for a boring one. Mega Absol. Absol's great. I hope they don't ruin this one. Normally it dislikes fighting, so it really hates changing to this form for battles. Yeah, that one is the worst one, I think. That one is literally just like, please don't make me do this. This really sucks. No, that's the worst one, I think. I'm gonna finally swap out Bellsprout for the almighty Magikarp, because he's just been dead this whole time, and he's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna do anything at this point. Like, I think he's level 22 for his first level up, I think. 22 or 28 for Weeping Bell, but I thought it was 22. The Starf Berry. That sounds dirty somehow. Beat up, nah. X-Act is probably the best one, right? Yeah, let's just go for it. I don't think I have too many inaccurate moves. Ducklet. Is that the normal form of Ducklet, or is that the shiny? I'm not sure, because I thought it looked like just a normal duck. And this one's all blue. I'm gonna catch it anyway. I'm gonna go effort to catch it. Jeez. This is the normal one? Okay. Then we're just gonna astonish it. Wing attack. Ouch. Come on, paralysis? Or flinch. Flinch hacks. Nope. It's not working. Great ball. I'll still get it anyway. It's a new guy. It's a new guy. Wing attack, air release, defog, water pulse. Those are good moves. And big HPs on that one. A little bit of special defense, but big HP. Nice. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna keep him with us just yet. Might try him later, but not now. Oh! Oh, neat. I wasn't expecting that. We're evolving into this guy with, for some reason, oven mitts on. Excellent. Drizzile. Oh. Ugh. Hopefully you have something that you can put on that there. Yeah, that's not a great outcome. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I wish I could kind of help you, but unfortunately we're only viewing through the digital landscape here, and I can't really help you out there. But hopefully you get that one checked out, because yeah, it's gotta suck. Anti-Itch Cream only burns when I use it. Ah, that's terrible. That's unfortunate. Is it bad enough that you actually need to go in for a checkup or something? Hopefully not. Hopefully it's healing up at least, and just kind of at the last stages. I hope it's not too bad, though. 480 money's not too bad. I feel like critical hit is probably a little bit better, but we are kind of in a dangerous money situation, too. I think I'm gonna go standard strat, which is potion. I could have gone like a super potion on that one, but I think I'll just do this and nugget. No, it's well, hopefully it's at least somewhat better than it was a few days ago. I don't know. Like, that's tough, because you can't really do anything about that, too. If I were to, it would be when my face was swollen, my eyes couldn't open fully due to the skin around it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a worse state to be in, so I think it's... Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, he missed. Never mind. I thought I missed. I'm like, how does Astonish miss? It's 100 accuracy. I'm slower. He's probably got Swift Swim or something, right? Shadow Sneak. I think it'll do enough. Oh, it's kind of putting him in range. Kinda. Let's just scratch him down. I'm gonna get one in. There we go. That's where we want to be. Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Done. Perfect. Big defense. Yeah, I thought he had Swift Swim. There was no way. He was too fast. Allergy relief pills, but they knocked me out, but I guess I don't have it. Yeah, I mean, you got to take care of yourself first and foremost, you know, if you need to. It was great chatting with you in the stream if you need to go, but I would say way more than anything else, take care of yourself, make sure that you're okay, because nobody really needs to have that. Hasty is plus speed, so he was just really fast too. Wow. Jeez. I don't like Goldeen all that much. I don't like Seeking all that much. Seeking looks... Like, weirdly enough, I was listening to, I don't know if you guys know him, famous YouTuber at this point. He's been doing this for 15 years. Madrybread. One of my favorites, absolutely. He has a great personality. Absolutely love watching him. But he was talking about Goldeen and Seeking, and Goldeen looks like it has some sort of like spirit, some sort of attachment to the world, and it can like sort of empathize. But then Seeking just looks like a completely emotionless fish. Just like, this'll brutally attack you. And I totally have to agree with that. Takes a while to work, so I'm not going, okay, well, at least stick it around for a little bit, hopefully, yeah. No, it's still unfortunate. I'm hoping that it gets better soon, because that's not fun. That's gotta be no fun at all. Mimic is trying to learn Baby Doll. Baby Doll Eyes isn't that great. No, not really. Revive, yeah, probably. It's a free revive. I mean, it's pretty good. We'll just get Meowth in there. I don't think he's gonna do anything, but at least we're coming on to the boss fight, so I kind of want him around. Yeah, it's getting better over time. That's good. No, I'm glad to hear that. No, nobody needs that. That's gotta be terrible. Prinplup. I should have something to deal with this. I should have some. I mean, I've got Drizzile to at least take hits. And I can swap into Magikarp and just get bodied so that I can Flamingo for free. Yeah, that might be the best option. You know what I could do? I could swap into Meowth and just Payday it out until he dies. Or just die right here. I mean, that works too. Though yesterday I needed an ice pack on my hands in order for me to get enough relief to sleep. Hopefully it's better than that, because, yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, no. No, I'm kind of hoping that it gets better for you, though. Here, we'll go in here. We're going to go to Flamingo anyway. I think this is probably the best way, and we can just start... Oh, no. Gyarados! That's pretty bad. We don't have a lightning type. We don't have an electric type. There's no lightning type. Yeah, we don't have a bird type. We really need a bird type for this one. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and send in Magikarp to just die, because he's not really necessary right now, and I mean, we're already fighting a Gyarados. We're not gonna get one, so nick it. You're just dark. And you are bad stats. But you have Batty Bad. Batty Bad is a good move, but he's gonna get destroyed by Waterfall, so. I think we're in trouble here. Yeah, we got some strong bird type in this one. I got lightning type and bird type I'm missing. I really need those two types to actually deal with this fight. I think we're in real trouble here. I think I can probably Swords Dance because I haven't gone into Mimic form. And then Shadow Sneak, at least to do some damage. Like, I gotta rely on priority moves, I think. There we go. Because I think I'm probably dead if he hits me with something big. Like, really? So... He has used Waterfall, right? Yes, he has. So he does have it, and that will body me. There is no question. Shadow Sneak! Crit! No, that didn't do shit. Yeah, you're gone. Yeah, I figured. It was coming. It was easily gonna happen. Flamingo can't do anything against that, really. I think we just lose. I think this is where it ends. It is flying. Bird is an unusual type, unused type in the codes. Yes, that's why I said it. Because I said a lightning type, which is totally not a type at all. Bird type is also not a type in the mainline games. But yes, that was the, I came from Gen 1. I've got a few of these. Jeez! Oh, no! Alright, Drizzile, do something. He ain't gonna do really jack, but that's fine. Water Pulse! How? That wasn't even a crit! he's just destroying me! I think I need a Gyarados. Yeah, I don't think that... There's just nothing. Just get it over with. Yeah. That was insanity. It was just a sweep. He didn't even set up or anything. Like, he just used Waterfall. He just used a baseline attack. I don't think that even if we had those guys leveled, we would have survived that. That was the worst. That was just garbage. Oh well. So yes, now we need to go in there, because I do remember what I needed to do. It was in display. I just need to get rid of that thing where if we've already seen a speech, we can skip it. Where is that? Move info, show flying. Am I passing by it? Hopefully I'm not. What was that thing? I don't know if you guys have actually seen that. Skip scene dialogue, that's it. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that because we've already seen a lot of these dialogues, and I want to at least catch up with the new stuff that I find. I think I'll go one more round. I'll try one more round, go until I die, catch as much as I possibly can. And then I'll probably have to call it, because I've got an early morning tomorrow. But Magikarp is 4, really? Wow. Growth rate slow, absolute garbage, and yet evolves into Gyarados, who just destroys entire teams. But the brutality of trying to get him leveled up is going to be horrible. But you know what? Let's just try it. Let's just do it. We're spending 4 points on a Magikarp. It's time. What else do we fill this team out with at this point? We've got a couple of new things. All right, Flamigo is awesome, but he also costs 4, so we're kind of limiting ourselves if we take him. And we've already kind of seen what he does. I want to see some new guys. I've never seen Arrokuda, who is water, who also has electric moves. That's weird. Does he actually change into an electric type at some point? Because I have never heard of him, but he looks awesome. I'm gonna grab him anyway, because he just looks so cool. That's our Fox, who was for some reason pretty good, even though he costs 1. He doesn't. He just stays water. That's fine. That's fine. He's still cool looking. I still want to bring him along. This is our Chew-Toy, but we've already got our water coverage. The electric move is just the egg move. Yeah, I figured as much. And yeah, they actually tell you the types here. That's cool too. I like that. Which basically means that this guy becomes just as boring as he normally is, I think. But maybe I'll try him at some point, but I'm just not enthralled by normal types in general. Furfrou was a great tank. I do want to come back to him, but I think we might actually need somebody to do some sweeping for us. What is our best starter for doing sweep moves? Yeah, that's what I thought. Egg moves were generally diverse, because look at this, the 4 different types on just the one we stopped on. Who would be a good 3-cost sweeper? Maybe even just a starter or something, just to burn through so we can always have that reliable guy in the back. Because I'm pretty sure that probably Charmander is okay, but I don't think he's the best. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a lot of the newer ones, a lot of the newer starters are actually better than the older ones. Like, I've heard a lot about Chimchar getting really good. I might just go for him, and he starts off with a fire move, which is really nice. We'll just go with him. We're just going to start this up. We're going to do that. We'll see what happens. If he's not good, then we die real quick, because we have a Magikarp. Go, Magikarp! Did I actually start off with Tackle? Please say I started off. No, I started off with Splash. Yes! Chimchar is my BS favorite, or rather Infernape. Yeah, Infernape is a lot of people's favorites. Lots of people love Infernape, and that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm going to send him out there and just see if he can start doing some work. Throw out an Ember. Nice. That's actually pretty good damage, actually. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll catch him. We haven't caught him before. Good special attack, but I don't know if he's a special attacker. He's just kind of an animal. Every time I see an animal, like a normal type out there, I just always think that he's an attacker. It's kind of a fixation of mine, and I know it's not always the case. Wow, this one upgraded twice. Rogue Balls. Map is really cool. I like that. I think Chimchar looks weird, but it's grown on me. Yeah. Oh, he totally does, but I mean, to a certain extent, he's also pretty goddamn cute, you know? Like, he's pretty awesome. I like him. And Infernape is badass looking. Infernape looks awesome. I'm gonna grab those because I feel like that's gonna be really useful. Fido. I love him. He is very doughy. He's great. Fire resists fairy, or is it fairy that resists fire? Which one is the thing there? I think fire resists fairy types, right? Because I can still leave him out and just start throwing fireballs down. Yeah, you can tell I come from Dungeons & Dragons lore because I'm using fireballs. I think the Sinnoh starters are actually my least favorite starter line. Fire resists. Good. Okay, we're gonna keep him in then. And we're gonna try for a catch, but if I kill him, that's fine too. Wow, he's actually got a bit of chunk to him. I mean, he's very doughy, so I expect it. We'll catch him. Why not? Oh, good stats. Good attack stats. Very nice. Very nice. A good speed nature with no speed IVs at all. That's nice. Yeah, the Sinnoh starters are actually my least favorite starter lineup. I barely remember them, but yeah, I can kind of see it. Like, they don't enthrall me at all. I'm a sucker for Johto, totally. 100%. Kanto, Johto are where I live. I don't really know a lot about Hoenn, but I mean, I know the basics, but I'm not going to pretend like I could catch Deoxys or anything like that. I kind of quit out of it a little bit even before then. But yeah, I do like the Johto stuff. Probably my favorite couple of all time are like Raikou and Scizor, both of which are, from Gen 2, so they're phenomenal. I love them. Arrokuda is here. I should probably get Magikarp leveled up, but I think I just want to experience share him because he's going to be just junk until 15. Do I want Tailo? Tailo's cool. Tailo's cool. I think I'll try to get him just because I don't have him. Super Cells. Yeah, 100 power, 95 accuracy. Yeah, we'll just get rid of this guy. I'm just gonna I'm going to Aqua Jet him. Maybe that'll do a little more. There we go. Get him out of here. And now I can actually get Tailo. Oh, nice. Growl. No, I'm done. My Lantern and Flaffy plushies are chilling on my shelf. Yeah, I used to have a couple of Pokemon stuff. I more had the small little, like, tiny little figurines that you could hold in your hand. I had a bunch of those way back, but unfortunately, I was doing a move from Canada to the US and then back to Canada, and in the process of moving, lost all my figurines. So, long story. I won't go too far into it, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't have them anymore, and I am now a sad person. But yeah, I basically, at this point, I just kind of collect cards and stuff. My D&D knowledge is limited even though I am technically supposed to be making a one-shot for my friends. Yeah, RIP figures. They're all gone. I probably have a higher than average understanding of how D&D works. So if you need it, I could fill you in on some basic stuff if you really need it. I don't know, like, are you just going in as just a player, or are you actually being the dungeon master, the guide? No, I'm not catching him, never mind. Come on, 1, 2, 3, boom, good. Big IVs, wow. Almost maxed out in like 3 of them at least. And then just big in the other 2 there. Oh my goodness. I like that. I feel like Tailo might actually be pretty good. Lumberry, Potion, X, Special Attack. None of them are really all that great. Oh, you're the DM. Yeah. Yeah, as the DM, you're going to have a lot more of a workload hanging over you. As the player, basically, all you have to do is show up. And you can be coaxed through character design and all that junk, and you'll probably be fine. It's just kind of like, the DM makes up the story, the DM does all the rules, the DM kind of has to juggle all of these extra things in the background. I will say one of the best things that you could do as a DM, I'm just going to take Special Attack, because it's just fine. One of the best things you could do as a DM, to start off, make sure you have your party's marching order. In other words, like the who's going to go through the place first and who's going to kind of take up the rear, because that way you can develop encounters around that and kind of put the stress on people if they try to hide behind people. But that way you're just not, like, positioning gets wild if you have to just imagine where everything is. You can use miniatures, use figurines yourself if you want, but it's probably easier if you just kind of give him that order. This Taylor's gonna die. No, he's not. I can use my last ball on him. Maybe get some more stats. He's got really good stats. Didn't get any, yeah. I think he got a new ability, though. Yeah, sorry, Squirrel, I am everywhere. You make sure you get the marching order in place so you know where they are, so that you know where your guys, whatever monsters they're fighting, are. I keep accidentally ditching campaigns after a few sessions due to me realizing I took on more than I can handle. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Unfortunately, you could be the best DM in the world 20 sessions after your start session, but your start session's always gonna be just here and there. Because you need to get that experience, you know? You need to kind of figure out what you're going to do and how you're going to DM. And there are also certain rules that you can kind of optionally choose if your table likes them. So you got to get a feel for the players too. Because you can't just jump into a session and then you're a great DM. Nobody's doing that. There are people will have more experience, but they'll never just jump in, know all the players, know how the interactions work. if you're doing a one-off, you wouldn't actually do this, but it's always nice to have like a session 0, even if you do it kind of like a online, like a Teams chat or something like that, just to kind of get to know who everybody is. If they're all friends, though, you're probably fine. You don't need that. I think I'm just going to take the egg voucher just because everything else is pretty bad. I'm going to grab a potion for the cheaps and then just egg voucher. Because I haven't grabbed one of these in a while. We'll just see if we got the gotcha luck. Let's see if we got a bit of luck here. Still going for the shinies. It's common. It's common. That's still fine. I'm still curious to grab those. I want to see what else is in the game and what else I can grab. Because, I mean, I know a lot of 1, 2, 3, some of Gen 4, but after that, I'm just basically finding new Pokemon I've never seen before. Like, I've never seen the Barracuda. I have never actually even known that existed. I probably should have ended here. That wasted a lot of HP, but that's fine. And also, I got that crit at the end there, which was totally necessary. Yeah, no, D&D is much more complex than you give it credit for, than anybody gives it credit for, when you have to be the DM. That's when things start to go crazy, and you're like, how are there so many rules in this book? What is happening? That's how I was with my first session. I've DM'd a lot since then. I'm just gonna burn this guy and body him. I don't have any Pokeballs, and I'm not gonna waste a Great Ball on him. I don't really care to use them. I really don't. I'll find you again when I'm... Oh, never mind. It was a trainer battle. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I could have wasted one, but then I just would have wasted it. Lure is nice. I'm just gonna get another cheap potion. Yeah, I think this is the only one I'm gonna use it on, and then just grab a lure. There we go. It's starting to pay off already. It's much more complex than you give it credit for. And it's just because you have to then be the arbiter of all the rules. But in order to be a good DM, you kind of have to just throw yourself into it too. A little bit. Just a little bit, you know? People in the friend group said in the past they wanted to DM, so I asked them if anyone wanted to DM instead, and no one said, of course. I'd love to DM. Would you like to be the DM? No! No! Of course it'll totally work out that way. You're gonna have that. Yeah, no. People are probably, like, I feel like another way you could do this, an interesting way you could do this if you really want to try it out, is there is such a thing as a flex DM, a flexible DM, where everybody in the group kind of takes up the role a little bit and kind of gets behind the screen. And you could actually play that really well in a one-off, where you do DMing for a bit, and then somebody just elects to step in place, and now they're the DM. It's probably easier if you all kind of have access to the rules and access to the monsters and kind of know what's going on. It might give you a little bit of meta information, but if you take over at the right moments, then it shouldn't interfere with things. You shouldn't be able to, like, oh, I know the troll has now got these stats. It is kind of a really weird way to play D&D, but fun beyond what you would think it would be. So, I mean, it's an option. There are always options. I'm going to Supercell slam this guy because I want to see what this looks like. We haven't used this yet. Okay, that's pretty cool. That was neat. I'll take it. All right, and we'll just wreck this guy. I'm just going to Aqua Jet. Whoever kills him, kills him. Yeah, it was a competition at the end there. Yeah, no, I'm not too fond of normals. I don't tend to catch them, so... Barracuda learn Fury Attack. I'm never going to use that. Focus Band! Ooh! A 10% chance to survive with 1 HP after being damaged enough to faint. Is that actually that great? I don't know about that, actually. I kind of feel like the Surf is just better for the Barracuda. What I'm going to do, I'm going to check the team. I'm just going to see, because I'm pretty sure he's like an attacker. Yeah, he's looking like an attacker. So the Surf's not going to be amazing. And he's got Aqua Jet. I mean, he's got a physical move. I feel like I don't need Surf. Ah, that sucks. Gonna grab an Ice Pack. Oh. Well, hopefully you're feeling a little better and it actually starts working it down. Because, yeah, that's no fun at all. I mean, nothing here is really interesting to me. I'm just gonna see if anyone can learn Surf. No, just Barracuda, that's it. It would be wonderful if Magikarp could, but I know he can't. He can learn Flail or Tackle, but not good moves. I guess the Focus Band is literally the only thing, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab it and throw it on Chim, because he's awesome. That's fine. We're gonna keep leveling these guys. We're gonna keep leveling them. Ember. Once again, they're normals, so I'm not super interested, so I'm just gonna blaze them. Oh. Did he have a thing that actually reduced electric damage because of his wool? Ah, that's interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna get Magikarp some levels then. I didn't think I was, but that's fine. Splash! Yes! He did it! He beat Patrat by splashing. I'm sure. He did something. Well, I'll see here if it's all special moves. Yeah, it's all special moves. That being said, like, it just bodied him anyway, so it's fine. But I was just kind of curious. I just wanted to use that as a test. Agility, who cares? Potion, Pokeball, probably a Pokeball, honestly. I could get a revive for Arrokuda, but at this point, I might be able to use the lure a little bit more. I've got 8 turns left on it. Just to level up Magikarp a bit. Yeah, now it's skipping the animations, that's cool. Now, in the newer gens, I think the animation, or not the animations, the rival ends up taking the starter that you are strong against, where in the earlier gens, I always remember it being the opposite way. And I'm not fond of that because it kind of makes them easy to deal with. It really does, Taunt. Taunt doesn't work, though, apparently. Yeah, I think that's what that is. The N means it's not implemented properly. Pick a peck. I mean, it's a cool-looking bird. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Let's ember it and get rid of it. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. All right, what do we got here? There we go, perfect, and all the stuff. Yeah, much quicker. Oh, much quicker. Rare candy, Magikarp. I don't know if I actually wasted XPs on that one. That's actually a cool thing. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna see if you waste XPs on it. Yeah, it just resets the bar. So you do actually waste a bit of XP on it. That's fine. That's okay, I guess. I still need to level him up and make sure that he's actually good. So that's still fine. I'll just go that way. I do want to check one thing here just really quickly. Actually, that's fine. What I might do is I might just move this a little bit right there. That might be a little better. A little bit higher. That way it gets out of the way and you can kind of see everything. I'm just getting a feel for things too, if you haven't noticed. I'm kind of making sure that I have everything, like all of the settings, looking good so that people can see things too. Ember. Back though, it is going to be on my dominant hand. Oh. Well, hopefully you're not doing anything too demanding. I think it's probably time to rest it a little bit. It seems like nighttime, you said especially, it was... What did you say about nighttime? That we have like a different immune reaction or a different immune response? Oh, Magikarp is going down. Oh no. I don't know if Magikarp will survive. I hope he does. I'm gonna keep him out anyway. I need to level him. Oh, burned him! The immune system fluctuates, yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of, it has sort of a different strength here and there, or a different level of strength. Yeah, well, hopefully it's not too bad right now. That's all I'm hoping for. Pat Rattler and Leer, I mean, I like the Super Potion, but I think I'm just going to spend a regular one, get Magikarp healed up, get some Great Ball, get out of here. Oh, what do I have up there? What is that? Focus Band. Oh, never mind. Okay, I see. I gotcha. Okay, so that is just showing me that it's up there. I figured it would kind of show it down here somewhere, down where the chat is right now. It isn't as bad as 2 nights ago. I didn't sleep. Yeah, at least you can get some sleep now. That's so much better. Oddish is cool. I would destroy it with an Ember. But do I want to... Actually, Chimchar is fully leveled, isn't it? I don't think I've done that before. I might be in a spot here. I'm just going to have to body it, I think. If I swap out, I kill somebody. I'm just going to body it. Look at his stupid face. Yeah. I'm going to scratch it, actually. I'm going to try to get it. We're going to go for the ball. We're going to go in... I think a Great will probably be enough. It's got to be enough. Yeah, there we go. That's good. All right, we heal up at least. Good times, good times. And this guy is kind of pathetic, but he's better than most of our stuff that we currently have, including Pat Rat. Let's just get rid of him. Okay, good. Nice, we're actually leveling up a little bit. A little tiny bit. We're back to 10! Yay! We've managed to get back to 10. I feel so good about myself. Yes, I'm gonna swap out. I think that it's time to send in something else. Fido should be good. I don't think he's gonna live, but whatever. We'll try something here. Yeah, he's gonna get destroyed. I did a crit and it didn't even do half of what he did. Now to 115. Yeah, the journey continues, that's for sure. I'm just gonna go to Chimchar again, just to get him some XPs, that's fine. I don't want to have him killed off, I just want to get him some XPs. That... Pidgey took that way better than I thought he would. That's fine though. We'll swap out of this guy so we lose those debuffs. Endeavor, ooh. What was this again? Cuts it to half, yes, that was... I like that one, actually. I don't think it's amazing, but I like it. I'm gonna grab it and just see if Fido can use it, too. Tailo can also use it, and Tailo learns it, though, doesn't it? I think it does. I'm just gonna throw this on Fido. That way he actually has a move that he can use until he gets good. Do I want to switch? I still need Magikarp leveled, so I guess I'm not switching. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I can't really rely on anything else because there's a Zubat there. So I literally have to have this out. I've got a Meowth. I'm going to go ahead and try to get that Zubat. Because Crobat is one of my favorite of all time. As far as flying types go, I feel like it's probably up there with, like, Fearow. So I really, really want it, and I need to get rid of this Meowth and let it burn itself to death. Wow, how am I living through that? Alright, I think Magikarp gets swapped out now. So we're gonna go and we're gonna scratch, please don't die. And we're gonna send this to Fido! Level! You missed it anyway. Oh, because of the stat changes, I still have the accuracy debuff. Whoa, no. And let's lick it. I don't know why, but when I see Magikarps, the first thing I do is check its whiskers since females have white ones and males have yellow ones. Is that actually in the games? Really? That's really cool if it is. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball. Yeah, because Zubat is super easy to catch. That is amazing. I never noticed that attention to detail. That's actually really cool. Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this, but I'm gonna check this. So you say, females have white and male have yellow. So this must be female, yeah. That is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, I never noticed them. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't see gender. No, I never noticed that. That is one of the coolest pieces of attention to detail that they could have thrown in there. Is just to, like, alter it a little tiny bit. That's so cool. I mean, Tailo kind of sucks, and it replaces a flying type. Yeah, let's get rid of Tailo. I want Zubat. Zubat's cool. If I can keep him alive long enough, he becomes Crobat, and Crobat is ridiculous. Tail Whip is stupid. I don't even know why I wanted to do that. No. Back. Stop trying to learn it. There. I'm always so bad with those. I just pound through the keys, and then I keep going back the same way. I need a potion. I've got a lot of Pokeballs, actually. I got a lot of Great and Ultra and the weird ones, the Rogue Ball, which I think is probably better because it's higher on the list. So I think that's all I need, just potion. Lechonk, yeah, Lechonk in my first video was actually a really good kind of early game tank. He wasn't great at the end, to be fair, but he was doing pretty well up until then. He's probably gonna destroy Zubat. Zubat sucks. I put the link to the list on the server. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, neat. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out, no question. I'm gonna check that out after the stream. I'll probably have to check it out tomorrow, unfortunately, but I'll definitely do that while I'm pretending to work at my real job. Yeah, no, that's really interesting. I didn't even notice that before. Supersonic sucks. I'm just gonna absorb. And he's gonna blaze me. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, let's swap out. We did enough work. Let's go back to Chimchar and have him do all the work. Yeah, Chimchar can save us. Ow. There we go. He did a little bit to the Chim. Rare candy. Probably still Magikarp. Zubat and Zigzagoon. I don't want to switch him, but I do want to swap in the Carp. I do want to get this guy leveled up. I want to get far in this. Despite the fact that I'm running shy of time, I'm going to dedicate to getting far. Zubat will probably just get knocked out with an Ember, so I'm going to go for it. I'd love to get those... Oh, very nice. Oh, never mind. Zubat regained health. I'd love to get the extra IVs from it, but I need to get rid of something so that I can at least survive, because that's a thing. And yeah, they're just doing so much damage. Chimchar's almost down. That's not good. He's my heavy hitter. We're gonna Ember. We're gonna swap to. I'll get Arrokuda. I really want to level him up too. There's too many things to level. Oh, Chimchar's gone. Oh, he's gone. Are we gonna lose to a Zigzagoon? Please tell me that's not the case. We got Supercell. We should win. There's no reason. Yeah. It's not actually doing a huge amount. I'm just gonna Aqua Jet him. There we go. If you're going to end the stream soon, then it is good that I took the allergy relief. It's starting to kick in and make me tired. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna come down soon. I might not get through this full run, but then I have somewhere else to start, maybe tomorrow, maybe some other time this month. I'm trying to get way more into streaming and trying to keep it consistent. Oh, Shieldon! That's the starter form, isn't it? Yeah, because Bastiodon is the next one. Yes. King Shield, that's cool, I think. Candy Jar increases the number of levels added by rare. Wow, that's so cool. That is amazing. I love that item. I don't think that I'm going to survive long enough to use it, but I love it. I'm going to grab it. Dodrio is great. I don't think it ever evolved beyond Dodrio, but it didn't need to. Dodrio had so much personality. It'll just absolutely wreck Oddish, but what are we really going to send against it? Like, I think this is probably where it ends anyway, and it's a fine natural point for it to end. I guess I'll just keep him out because he's going to have to come out anyway. So I think we're going to go down anyway, so we don't have to worry. My BF streams a few times a week, but his schedule... yeah, I've noticed that myself with my own schedule, that I have been relatively inconsistent. I want to kind of work around that and just get a real time down. Alright, there we go. And I should wipe them out now. It's unfortunate that my fishy is now not going to get the XPs, but at least we evened it out. And Oddish is gaining levels. And, I mean, this is the only one that I can send out that'll fight. And we're going to Endeavor, because of course we are. It'll do something. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, come on. Fido's doing terrible work. Yeah, no, I want to get an actual schedule set up for the streaming so that it actually... so that I can kind of keep a consistent basis and at least set up my own sort of time frame to get away from things, sit down, do a fun game, and just kind of not really bother with reality for a few minutes. Ooh! Damage is opponent emitting a powerful flash. Yeah, opposing means both, so that's cool. He has 43k subs on YouTube, but I think a chunk of them are dead subs. Oh, okay. Well, it's much bigger than my channel. I'm still gonna give him props. He's definitely done something. But very cool, at least. Do I have any chance? I kind of put all my eggs in one basket. I'm gonna have to revive. There's just no way. I have to get Chimchar back. There's just no way. And I'm gonna do this because I actually want that Dazzling Gleam if I can. Probably on Fido because he's the only fairy type. I think that's still a thing. And he's got terrible moves, so let's go ahead and replace one of them. Like Growl or something. Yeah, that works. No, I mean, the channel's been growing steadily, so I'm pleased with it, but it's still a very small channel. So, yeah, it's tough to get there. Aw. Yeah, no, if you need to, definitely go ahead. I'll keep it on Twitch. It's up there for about 7 days. Thank you so much. And joining me just hanging out was awesome. But yeah, no, I'll have this up on Twitch. It'll be up there for a few days, and I've also got it recording, so I will have my own basically uploaded to YouTube, so you'll be able to catch the end if you need to go, and that's no problem at all. You got to take care of you though, so anything that you need to do, go ahead and make sure you do that. I am going to get clobbered by what appears to be an octopus with boxing gloves. So I've got my own work cut out for me as well. Actually, I'm doing pretty well. There we go. He's only rock smashing. Come on, crit. Come on, crit. No, I didn't crit. Oddish, I don't want you to go down. I want to keep him alive. And that means Zubat! Because Rock Smash will do nothing to Zubat. Except for apparently lower my defense. Zubat will do nothing back to it. Jeez. Yeah, definitely. Don't worry, I will perish. It's a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. But, right there I perish. But, I'm hoping to get a little further than this. I think I'm probably going to call it at about 20 or so, just because it's coming on midnight here, and I'm probably already irresponsible by sticking around too long. But it was great talking to you, and I you know, awesome meeting you. And definitely take care of yourself if you need. Endeavor, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. I did something. Yeah, he's just gonna destroy me. See you for now. Yeah, there we go. So that's Astonish, that's fine. That's fine because I think Oddish can come in and clean up. I think he can clean up. I think he, oh, no, he's slower. He's slower. Never mind. He's gone. Then it's Chimchar time. That's fine. Chimchar can do some work. Minefu. Oh, no. He had another one. Pound. Chimchar's Blaze didn't do enough. Ember. No! Well, Magikarp can't do anything, so the run ended here anyway. That is so sad. I feel like I gotta look into the game a little bit and kind of figure out what it is that I need to do, or maybe what kind of team comps I need to have. But it was great to try it out, and just to try out some new guys and see what things were like. I think that's a great time to end the stream, because I died for the 3rd time today, and I think it's about time. Anyway, I am so glad you guys chose to join me for this one, and I had a wonderful time doing this a 2nd time. I'll probably have more of this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do PokeRogue tomorrow. I'll end up doing something, I'm sure. But I'm not sure if I'll do PokeRogue tomorrow. I might come back to it in a couple of days just to get a refresher, make sure that I'm still kind of feeling it and ready to play at my best level. But I'll try something else out, and we'll see what else we have. I have so many games that I'm just kind of going through now just to see what I can do and, I don't know, test out some new stuff, because I've started to fall into the realm of a hipster gamer at this point, where I just kind of play things like Halo Combat Evolved from the ancient days. And yeah, I think I probably need to break that habit just a slight amount and try out some new stuff. Anyway, this was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it all worked out. It definitely didn't work out today, but we're working towards it. Every time you do something, you get a little bit better. But I think at this point we are going to call it, and I'm going to get some sleep before I fail to get to work. So, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. This will be up on YouTube if you want to watch it, and I will throw this just on the Twitch channel if you want to catch up and make sure that you've seen what the series is like so far, just in case you like it. That being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you so much again for watching, and have a wonderful day.